as a second person that will end a second term. Don't forget, the jinx of the second term in Oyo State was first broken by the late Governor Abiola Ajimobi. That was 2015. Yes, 2015. And now there's a second attempt at that by Governor Seyi Makinde. And like you know, this is People's Radio, Vintage 93.7 FM, Ibadan. And like you also know before, my name is Hakeem Karim. I'm your unusual uncle. Engineer Hakeem, my namesake, I welcome you to Point Blank.
Good afternoon, listeners at home, and to all of, to everyone that is listening to this program throughout the world. It's good to be with you on Point Blank. We are not just a namesake.
You're also my Egbon.
We are also
my
from the same
Lautech.
From the same alma mater. So, and we are very proud of you for being professional.
I'm proud of you also. I'm proud of you, so I will not put you on the.
No. Do your job.
Oh, I should do my job.
Yes,
job. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
So
people have said that your governor is under pressure. He wants to win. He wants to win the second term.
Not at all.
He's not under pressure.
He's never under pressure.
They
And
said he has been having sleepless nights.
For what reason?
I wouldn't know.
No. Not Governor Seyi Makinde.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. Because he has done the right thing at the right time. He did the right thing at the right time. And there's no need for him to be running at skeleton now. It is the APC and Accord that has to do that.
You want to mention names? You are mentioning names on live radio.
I said it is APC and Accord that has to do that. Because they didn't
campaign. They have to be under pressure?
Yeah, they are the one under pressure. Because they didn't campaign when they're supposed to.
They did not
campaign? They didn't do the right thing when they're supposed to. So, and there's no shortcut to success.
No shortcut to success?
At all.
Engineer Hakeem, the party you said did not campaign, as you speak, have more House of Rep than your party. They have more senators. You have no senators.
Oh, no. You see, what we experienced last
25th
on the 25th was more or less Tinubu tsunami. Exactly, and it was as a result of Yoruba agenda or Southern agenda. You understand that? So they only benefited from it, and even we are questioning the results in some of the constituencies and central districts. So, you know, if you could remember, over a year ago, there was a meeting of Southern Governors
Forum.
Where
in Cross River?
No, in Asaba.
Okay, yes, Delta
State. Where they all agree among themselves that power should shift to the south. So, and you know that people have already bought into, coupled with the crisis between at the national leadership of our party. You understand that there is crisis between the G5 and the national leadership of the party, whereby the G5 were insisting on equity and fairness. You understand that they should respect zoning. So, and you see the governor, that's our governor, and the leader of the party in our state was not carried along in the activities of our presidential candidate. So there was some kind of gap. You understand that? In which Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, being a smart politician, capitalized upon. So, and that's why he was able to make inroads into our state. You understand that? So, as far as that Asaba declaration was concerned,
yes, it's the Asaba declaration.
Exactly, it was a southern agenda and a cross-party divide. ABGA governor was there, APC governors were there, PDP governors were there. You understand that? So what they agreed among themselves is that power should rotate, or should shift to the south,
southern part of Nigeria.
southern part of the country. And you know, Governor Seyi Makinde, being a man of principle, being a man that is after the well-being of all Nigerians, and being a man that stand on justice and equity, you understand that, you know, it's always hard for him to bend rules, because at the end of the day he's going to hunt, and that's what
let's leave the
party.
issue of national politics aside, although I brought it in, but then I feel that all politics is local. In 2019, your party defeated the APC in the gubernatorial election. Before that gubernatorial election, your party had lost 2 senatorial seats and won only 1. Now, and there was an alliance. In 2023, Engineer Akeem, if there be any alliance, that alliance will be against the incumbent government. How do you think, don't you think Engineer Seyi Makinde is swimming against political tide in the Oyo State politics?
I'm happy for one thing.
Okay.
You are a scientist, and you know what figures is all about, as well as mathematics. When you are having 60 standing alone, you're having 5, 10, 15. You understand that?
Okay. All lesser than 60?
Yes, 5.
Even their total is
10,
less than 60?
50. Their total is less than 60.
Yeah.
If I thought they come together, what happened? They will still be
Who
less.
is the 60?
We are 60.
How? When did you do that enumeration?
No. You see,
Was there an enumeration?
I'm coming.
Okay.
Go to the streets. Enter commercial vehicles. Go to the market.
60% loves your party.
Even more than, because as at now, we are now having the obedient teaming
They have
up with us.
disputed that.
Forget about that.
They have disputed
it. As
Alhaji Taofeek Akinwale is my Egbon, just like you. He has said no.
Is Akinwale an obedient person?
Is he not the Labour candidate?
Forget that one.
Candidate?
No. You see, he's swimming against the tide. He's on his own.
Akinwale is swimming against the tide.
Exactly.
Not Governor Seyi Makinde now.
I said he's on his own.
Oh.
He doesn't. Wait. For instance, now, when you are talking about Mohammedans, are they not followers of Muhammad?
They are.
So, if Muhammad now says that, okay, this is where I'm going, the adherent followers will follow him. If Obi is now saying that he's supporting Governor Seyi Makinde,
is Peter Obi supporting?
exactly 100%.
Well, he has not come out to say that publicly.
I said 100%. He's even the one that directed the Labour Party chairman, and the entire leadership of Labour to endorse
does Governor Seyi Makinde really need the support, tacit or clear support of Peter Obi before he wins the governorship election?
I want to ask you a question.
I don't answer questions on this show. You know,
I've already said it.
Okay.
I've already said it. That when you're having 60%,
okay,
right? Definitely, another person is bringing in maybe 15% or 10% to join you, right? Are you going to reject that? People that loves you, people that want the best for your state. You understand? Go and see the set of people.
You worked against them on 25th.
No, not that.
It was alleged that Governor Seyi Makinde worked for Asiwaju Tinubu.
Wait, my brother. What matter most, right, is the opinion of the players, the active players, concerned players. Who are the concerned players on February 25th? You talk of Obi, you talk of Asiwaju,
and Alhaji Atiku.
You talk of Atiku. Do you understand? If there are people in Oyo State, go and look at the figure. In Ibadan North, I think the Obi, that's a Labour Party
candidate.
That's with
Dexter Alamu.
Yes, came maybe second or third. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Labour Party won all the polling booths inside.
So in essence, you are saying now
so
that the obedient movement
are fully in support. They are fully in support. That's what. Then the Labour Party,
I want to take
the
you back
entire leadership of Labour Party,
I want to take you back
and all their National Assembly candidates, they are also with
you
us.
You just made me to remember something now.
Oh, yeah.
During the NSAS rally, there were allegations that Governor Seyi Makinde was pandering to populist tendencies. There was an incident at Iwo Road where some arson and some issues happened. I remember the APC criticized the governor then. That was deliberately pandering to the youth over violence and lawlessness. Can it be the result of that? This endorsement by the obedience, who we know are creation or products of the NSAS protest of 2020.
No, I won't agree.
Is there a nexus?
I won't agree with you on that.
It's a suspicion.
I say I won't agree with you on that.
Okay, can you clear me?
The obedience movement, you understand that, is quite different from the NSAS protests.
One is the foundation of the other.
No. You understand that?
Okay.
You see, the obedient movement, before now, you know what people used to say is that some people are social media politicians, that they don't have voters card,
that they have no structure.
Because they don't have structure.
Structureless.
But with the result of the last election, you understand that, you discover that majority on the social media are now also operating offline as well. You understand that?
Time.
So, and what you see, Governor Seyi Makinde is all about, he believes that things are all about logic and data, right? He has started working on all this for long.
Was that why he fought his people?
And I'm coming. Let me land. You understand that? So, those on social media, right? If you look at that section, it's more or less like a gold mine.
A gold mine for him to harvest?
Yes. And he's smart enough to do that. Now we are having those one with us. Then we still have the Asiwaju support group supporting Governor Seyi Makinde, coupled with the structure of PDP that we are having on ground. You understand? That's why I said that what is on ground now is beyond the coalition you are talking about. Look at Oyo State in the last election. You understand that? I think SDP came maybe distant fifth, right? And those that even made SDP to be thick, you talk of Captain Ajao, the honourable representative of Ogbomoso. He has also collapsed his structure into PDP now.
But Alhaji Amolika is not with you.
Fine. I'm talking, where is the base of Alhaji Amolika? You understand that? So, who is in charge of that place? It is Ajao. So, we have already started pulling rug off their feet.
You have pulled the rug off their feet?
Exactly. So, when you are talking of coalition now, will you compare SDP and Labour Party together? The answer is no. And could you believe that SDP only fielded candidates in one senatorial district after of the three? Just that only one. Oyo North. And even in that Oyo North, right, we have succeeded in bringing not less than 50% of them back to PDP. So, in essence, right, people can be talking of numbers of political parties. But you have to understand that there are a lot of political parties that only exist on paper. You understand that? We are not going to deal with that. What we are dealing with are those ones that ask the people, that ask things to offer, that ask things to contribute, that are going to add value to us. And among those that is going to add value to us, Labour Party and the obedient movement, as well as the Asiwaju support group. You understand? Apart from the structure of PDP that is fully on ground in Oyo State, and Governor Seyi Makinde's
Engineer Olatunji, I need to come in here. You have mentioned Asiwaju support group more than 4 times in the
last because they have declared their support for us.
But the APC said it's a faceless group.
Don't mind them.
They said they are not known.
Because they
are sticking to straws that cannot hold you.
APC in Oyo State is more or less like a dead carcass.
Oh my God.
I can repeat that several times. You see, when you see someone like Barrister Niyi Akintola,
okay,
a close ally of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, aligning with Governor Seyi Makinde, supporting him despite the fact that
maybe because he lost his presidential
his party ticket. Since when? Look at Dr. Adedotan joining us with his structure. And apart from that, the body language of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is unsettling Oyo APC.
How can you define body language?
I'm telling you,
how can you define body language?
The last time when he came to for the presidential campaign, could you believe that he abandoned them? You understand that?
Abandoned?
Yes, he didn't go there until about 6 o'clock because he knows those that are going to add value. You understand that?
And so did your party add value to his victory?
No, I said he knows those that is going to add value.
And I ask you,
add value to Nigeria. You understand that? Because if there is good governance in Oyo State, good governance in Lagos State, and other states, good governance in Rivers State, and other states are also keen into it, you realize that Nigeria will be a better place for every one of us. And that is why Nigeria need more of Governor Seyi Makinde. You also have to make this nation
I was going there. Apart from, I know politicians like to win elections. I've been a student activist before. I know what it means to lose an election. Nobody wants to lose an election. You are like an orphan. You are, success has many fathers. Failure is always an orphan. But then now, let's talk of why does Governor Seyi Makinde, this is a last minute attempt for you to pitch your candidate. Why does Governor Seyi Makinde actually deserve to have a second term? To be the second person in the state to have a second term?
Well, you know that the former governor Abiola Ajimobi, he got his second term mandate not out of acceptance or popularity. No, it was as a result of division among the
then Labour Party,
the then opposition,
and PDP,
and Accord, as well as SDP. If you add that,
Babaladoja,
yes,
late Lawakala, Tesima Folani, then in the PDP,
and Engineer Seyi Makinde.
Okay, in SDP then.
In SDP. If you add
2015.
Yes, if you add all those figures together, that's the result of that election together, you discover that over 60% of the total vote.
He won with 30 something.
Yes, maybe 32 or so.
Yeah.
You discover about 68% was
divided.
Opposition, was divided among the opposition, and about 32% for the then
former governor.
So that shows that it was more or less like a minority rule. You understand? But this in 2019, we got about almost
a clear majority.
A
clear majority.
Yes. And this time around, you understand that we can only get better than what we achieved in 2019. Because with the performance of Governor Seyi Makinde, he has been able to convince a lot of people about what his vision for your
this performance has been punctured many times by the opposition.
Let me land. Then
Please
you come in.
Okay.
So what we are looking at now is not 150,000 margin that we got in 2015. we are looking at 300 to 450.
A landslide victory.
Margin.
A landslide victory.
Exactly.
Are you planning to write results by yourself?
Write result as how the electorate are going to do that. That's why we keep on urging them to come out en masse, because go anywhere now, if there are 10 people in anywhere, you discover that about 7 of them to 8 will prefer Governor Seyi Makinde. You understand that? So
by your own calculation,
you can do that as well by yourself. That's one. Then secondly is that this election is going to be between some politician who believe it has to be business as usual. They gang up in one corner. You understand? And Governor Seyi Makinde and people like us and the masses are in on another side.
Can you name some of these people? That I said gang up against
you don't worry, it will manifest very soon. You
Why did they gang up against your principal?
Because they want to have access to the treasury.
Maybe they want to join him in the access to the treasury.
I said they want. You see, Oyo State money is for the development. Anything contrary to that will show. Because if Oyo State is okay, every one of us will be good. I mean,
so can you highlight some of these things that have actually redefined the government of Seyi Makinde as a government of the people?
Well,
because for everything you claim the government has done,
let me first of all,
some of these have been punctured.
Let forget it. None of it has ever been punctured. You also don't listen to politicians who fabricate lies with ease. You
I mean, I shouldn't listen to you also.
No, we are talking about the opposition. They want to get access at all costs. You
access at all costs.
At all costs, and governance or governance is not about do or die. You understand that? You need, even winning election, you need to campaign, talk to people about your manifesto, and those are the things that the opposition failed to do. You understand that?
We have been seeing them going on around.
They did not.
They are going to all local government.
Forget no. They never. Because they believe in rigging.
How
you understand that? They believe in thuggery, and that has failed. We can tell them. You understand that? They have started exactly. So we have their secret with us. The people have resolved. You understand that? To continue the good governance we are currently enjoying in your state.
So we resolved to continue with the good governance.
Exactly. Everybody want one good thing. Look, talking about what Governor Seyi Makinde has done, right? That makes him a friend to the masses. Before now, or before this administration came in, Oyo State has the highest out of school children.
Out of school?
Yes, in southern Nigeria, out of the 17 states. That has changed with the cancellation of school fees for our children. So the enrollment has greatly increased to the extent that people like us, you understand that, are sending our children to public schools.
Elites like you?
I'm telling you, even you would like to put your child in any of our secondary schools, government secondary schools. You understand that?
But they said they write exams on the chalkboard for them.
You forget it's just.
Did that not happen? We saw the videos.
Forget that one. Will you believe an opposition that is desperate?
They said many of the schools, up to 50,
it's a lie.
have been delisted from writing NECO.
Don't mind them. Don't mind them.
They said you have not invested.
That's a political statement.
Quality education.
Forget. Do they even know anything about quality? We know what happened during their tenure.
Senator Fulani has never been governor.
Wait,
he has not been governor.
Is he not part of APC? We know what happened with Lautech during their time.
What happened to Lautech? Tell me.
Lautech was closed down for for nothing less than 2 years. You and I know, to the extent that they could not even pay salary for more than 1 year. LAUTECH, that used to be one of the best, was almost.
And so what's LAUTECH now?
Grounded. But as of today, we have revived the institution. It's now the best state university in Nigeria and the 5th best university in the entire country. Just under less than 4 years. Right? We are now having satellite campus in Iseyin. Is that not an improvement? So, then.
But the opposition says security has worsened under the watch of Governor Seyi Makinde.
All I know is
what do you say about that?
Security has greatly improved.
Greatly improved.
Greatly improved.
At the point of view different.
Could you remember?
Okay.
That during 2019 election, Sugar was killed. He was assassinated.
Politically motivated?
Forget that one. Was it not out of violence or thuggery? That's one. Secondly, Ambassador Taofeek Arapaja, the current deputy national chairman, escaped death by whisker. I think you could remember that during the election. Many lives were lost. The election we had on 25th. Was there no peace everywhere?
So what are you suggesting? Are you suggesting that Governor Makinde has improved the bar of security?
He has improved the security architecture for your state to the extent that even during the last election, people were moving. In fact, in most of the polling booths, there were no security. No police. Do you understand that? It only takes a genius to achieve that. You understand that? So, how will you now compare? Even by Sarafaddin Ali, could you remember that he escaped death by whisker at the palace of Olubadan?
When was that?
That was during Ajimobi's time. You understand that?
Engineer Akim, you're on
I'm telling, yes, of course.
Facts. Empirical.
Facts.
That can be verified.
That can be verified. So, at the end of the day, we only thank God that the man is alive today.
And is a senator-elect.
And senator-elect. But what I'm saying in essence is that during their time, right, you could remember people like Ekugbemi.
For every name you mention, they also have names in your government.
I'm coming. Wait.
Okay.
You talk of Ekugbemi. You talk of this young boy at Kudeti. I can't remember his name now. Very popular. He was even sent on pilgrimage by APC government.
You cannot prove that.
I'm telling you.
He who has was proved in mathematics.
I'm telling you. You talk of the Indomie boys and several other ones. What of Soka, the killings at Soka? What of
he was not even connected to the government.
Idiareme What of Bonfoto Mayhem? And several others like that during the administration. This time around, God has been able to use Governor Seyi Makinde to stabilize security in Oyo State, to the extent that by weekend you discover that virtually all the hotels in Ibadan are booked, fully booked by weekend, every weekend. That shows that security has greatly improved under Governor Seyi Makinde, and a lot of people are now coming to Ibadan to enjoy themselves, to invest and some other things. Go to Ado Awaye. There's this company there, Sobicom or something like that. It's a 20 billion naira investment.
By that woman?
Yeah, they process cassava. You understand that? To produce some maybe drug or something like that. And that is the second in the whole world. So
in Ado-Awaye.
In Ado-Awaye.
I know the governor went there to commission it.
Yes, and as of today, you can go from Ibadan to Iseyin under 45 minutes.
The APC said that road is in perpetual construction.
Perpetual as how?
That anytime there is a flood, that the
don't mind them. Do you know one thing? Ask anybody that resides in Iseyin. You discover, you see, there was no part of that road that has problem till date. You understand that? It was what they reported then was like a diversion of flood to the road. You understand that?
At that time only.
And that time only, and they have taken care of it without even touching the road.
It has been taken care of.
It has been taken care of. You know, I'm a civil engineer. You understand that? It has nothing to do.
Not many people know you are actually an engineer. They feel you are a political engineer.
But you know.
I know. I know you are a current registered engineer.
Exactly.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, the program is still point blank. My name is Hakeem Karim. This vintage 93.7 FM. I've been speaking with is now I current registered engineer Hakeem Olatunji, who is the public secretary of the PDP Oyo State. We have been talking about the re-election bid of Governor Seyi Makinde for a second term in office, and I'm sure you've enjoyed it. Let's take this commercial break, and when we come back,
minutes of a day to guide from the bottomless pit, but my aim was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help the sin? These songs of freedom.
welcome back. The program is Point Blank, and this is Vintage 93.7 FM. And my name is Hakeem, and I'll be speaking with Engineer Hakeem Olatunji. And now, Engineer Hakeem, I want us to look at other issues. We know there are actually 3 senatorial districts in Oyo State, but people categorize 5 political zones. Can we take these zones one after the other? Ibadan, Ibarapa, Oyo, Ogumosho, and Okeogun zone, and let's see how you feel Mr. Governor can perform and win majority of the votes in these zones. Taking into consideration that the people say there are a lot of gang up against Mr. Governor. Some have said he's not a loyal politician. Some have said he doesn't care about political platforms. Some have said he has forgotten about how he became governor. They cite the case of Senator Lanleying. They cite the case of Sarafa Abiodun Ali. The Rainbow Coalition of 2019, which happened in my presence where I was working then. And many people said that the politicians have ganged up together. They have come together in one place. Some politicians.
Because I'm also a politician.
So how do you feel that Governor Seyi Makinde will tower above all these challenges to emerge governor again on March 11, a few hours away?
Well, it's competitor in business. Your targeted audience are the customers. So, in this case, no matter what a politician does, I think their targets
is to win elections.
Electorate, in order to win election. So, and for now, we have done our utmost best.
Is your best enough?
I'm coming, and that our best is good enough to get us victory.
Good enough.
Exactly. To get us victory. So no matter the gang up, no matter who is on the other side, we also have a lot of politicians that are with us. You talk of Dr. Saka Balogun, that's the former
presidential election officer to
former president
Shehu Shagari in between 1979 and 1983.
So that means when you are talking about veteran politician, I think is right there. So we have Babu Guladi, we have Alaja Monsurat, we have Alaja Mutar Ladoja, we have Senator Ose Hallelujah, we have Senator Gbingabala, we have Senator Kamaluddin Ade Dubu, and several others that are numerous to mention. And we have Alhaji Omakon Mustafa,
former PDP chairman.
Former PDP chairman. He has been the leader of PDP in Okyogunson for long. So when you look at all these people, right, I think we are good to go. That is number one. And we're having the party structure with us, led by the state chairman, Honorable Dayo Gungbero. As for us, if it is politician, we have lots and lots.
In good numbers.
In good numbers.
And you also have the people, according to you.
And talking about the people, you see the essence of having opportunity is to use it wisely and use it to serve the people. So Governor Seyi Makinde has been able to present himself as people's servant or as the servant of the people.
Of the people.
You understand that? So with that one, I can say it authoritatively that nothing less than 60-70% or 75% of electorate in Oyo State have given Governor Seyi Makinde's pass mark. Talking about the civil servant, gone were the days during the day of APC that civil servants were old for several months. The teachers, the same thing. At least you could remember the case of a man in a teacher at I think maybe St. Luke's or so, who slumped because he was not paid for several months. You understand that? So out of frustration, in fact, he did not even eat on that day before trekking down to school all the way from after Olonsogo, after Oluloyo. You understand that? So do you think that the teachers would like to return to that era?
But
look at the pensioners.
The has said
look
that
at
leadership and governance is more than payment of salaries. That they are going to do more. They have not done enough.
They had the opportunity, they did not pay.
They paid.
Even pensioners, you understand that? We had to start clearing gratuity as from 2011. What are they doing in their 8 years? Nothing. You understand that? Do you know?
The PDP government started clearing gratuity.
Yes, exactly. Do you know the number of people that died as a result of that? You understand that? Those senior citizens, do you still expect them to be applying for job at 80-70 years? A lot of people lost their life.
Let me come in here. For those listening to us and you have a question or comment, you can call 090-9999-7937 and also call 070-47,937.
And this government,
and you can send WhatsApp message on 090-444-22937.
And this government has employed nothing less than 8,000 workers in less than 4 years. 5,000 teachers, 2,000 Amatekun. In health sectors, we employ about 500. In Ministry of Education, that's for all those unity schools, we employ almost 700.
The education officers.
You also education officers. So in 8 years of former Governor Ajimobi of APC.
But
They did
Governor
not-
Ajimobi is
they
not
did
he's
not
not
employ
he's not on the
even
ballot.
You don't understand. APC is on the ballot.
Okay.
If Governor Seyi Makinde had performed badly, you understand that no matter whom
A call? Okay, let's take the call.
is being presented, will fail.
Hello. Kindly reduce the volume of your radio.
Hello.
Hello. Can you please reduce
Hello.
the volume of your radio? Your name?
Yes.
Where are you calling
let
from?
me please. I am Adeyemo. from
Okay.
Apete.
Your question, please. Straight to the point. Your
Yeah,
question.
I am a witness to one thing you have mentioned.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Those who retired from the year 2011 until the last administration left, they never paid dining for gratuity.
Hmm.
Aside from that, the last government hold over 30 months unpaid pensioner arrears.
Hmm.
In
Eh?
addition to this, almost all the promotions that were supposed to be done during that period, nothing. Therefore, no serious-minded people will now go and vote for anybody under that party because they were all quoting the same song that wọ́n ti gbowó wọn lọ ní. Wọ́n ti gbowó wọn lọ ní. If wọ́n ti gbowó wọn lọ, where is that money this governor is paying? Ṣé wọ́n ti gbé yẹn náà lọ? Akeem,
Yes,
let's
sir.
remind you, economy was very good in the year 2011-12 up to 13.
Yes.
To know that these people, they are so much, they are callous.
Can you kindly round up,
You
sir?
won't vote for anybody
Can you
but
kindly round up so
Makinde.
that you can take the next call?
We are voting for Seyi Makinde.
The next call, please.
No.
Thank you, sir.
The next call, please. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Hello, good afternoon. Your name and where you are calling from?
This is Prince Bomiade calling from Apata.
Okay, your question, straight
Yeah.
to the point.
Yes, sir. So far, so good for us, sir. People used to call we obedient movements that we don't have structure. Now that political parties are now reckoning with us, because this is coming out because what played out in presidential election,
On the 25th.
and we have chose to support Seyi Makinde because we think that.
Are you a member of the Obidati
in
movement? Are you a
Yes,
member?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you prove that you're a
Because
member of the
it-
Obidati movement?
Yes, sir.
You who are served
Yes,
must
sir.
prove.
Because this man claimed the sole ownership of Lautech Ogbomoso, and we think that this man can serve us more. He's not the only candidate in Oyo State, but we chose him to serve us because he's also a youth like Obi. So that's why we are rooting for him. Seyi Makinde,
Okay,
we
the
will
next
vote for him.
call. The next call. Thank you. 1 minute per call, please. 1 minute so I can take as many as possible. I still have questions for engineer. Okay, so can you continue your line of thought? And so you were speaking about how. Okay, hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Your name and where you're calling from, and your
Hello.
question. Hello, we can hear you.
This is Abiola, I'm calling from Olomi.
Okay.
This is Abiola, I'm calling from Olomi.
Okay, please make your point or your question.
I want... Okay. I greet your guest over there. What I want to talk about is the last election in Oyo State.
Okay.
So I want people to know that we vote based on Yoruba. And same thing is going to play out on the 11th of March because we are voting for personality and the good governance of Seyi Makinde, which he has performed in Oyo State. So we want the good governance to continue because he has renovated all the primary health center. So everything has changed from using local lantern. So he gave them generator, solar panel. So and our students are enjoying free education in Oyo State with 3,000 free scrap from the previous administration.
Okay. Is that a point?
Thank you, sister.
My next question? Or okay. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon. The phone lines are actually on fire. Engineer Akim
This
has.
is calling from.
Okay.
This is calling from airport.
Oh, Auntie Ruth. Ekaboma.
Yeah.
Your question?
Yes, sir. I agree to that. Yeah, I just want to urge Oyo State people that they should come out in mass. Come March 11, they should vote for Governor Seyi Makinde because we are enjoying
we are enjoying his governance in the state. Like the way he has been taking the civil servants, the way he has been taking the pensioners, that's my contribution. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any other call for now? So, my question for you now is, I want to go back to March 25th. It was March 25th. Okay, people are sending back. Yes, we are getting comments on feedback here. Oh, this person sent this picture. Sheyi has performed wonderfully in our state, but what is planned concerning the state public schools in our state? For example, Aperi Odiyeri Commercial Grammar School, the state of the school is nothing to write home about. Pictures don't lie. Okay, that's from a comment from somebody on WhatsApp to the studio. So now I want us to talk about 3 senators against your party and the majority House of Rep. There's an allegations, I don't know, because I have my ears close to the ground, that many of the senators who lost and the House of Rep members felt betrayed that Governor Seyi Makinde used his influence in a clever manner for the emergence of the APC senators, and that they are likely to work against him on March 11th. Don't you feel that internal wranglings within the PDP could cause the party victory?
There is nothing like that.
Nothing like internal wranglings?
At all. You see, the result was out of circumstance. You understand that? And secondly is that they have all rallied around Governor Seyi Makinde, because we all know that a governor, you understand that, is more than one governor is more than 20 senators put together. That's a fact, right? And apart from that is that I told you that we are reclaiming our mandate from those senator APC senator elects. So, and apart from that is that the only
we are retrieving your mandate.
I'm telling you.
Which of them particularly?
I said we are doing that. Just wait and see. You understand?
Through the instrumentality of the courts.
I'm coming exactly through the legal instruments. You understand that? You know we are law-abiding citizens. But the most important thing is that the only way whereby each and every member of PDP can benefit.
Only this is for all your thoughts, please. I want to read this comment from WhatsApp. All these pensioners is the act of criminality and earthless. A responsible government must discharge its obligations by paying the pensions as and when due. Thank you, Governor Seyi Makinde, for making pensioners happy and much alive in your administration and prioritizing their welfare timely on 25th of every month for their pensions and pay 22 billion naira out of outstanding account of 42 billion naira owed by his predecessors. I would urge Governor of Ogun and Ekiti State to emulate Governor Makinde's administration for making pensioners feel happy like never before. Suleiman Sharif from Onoala.
And you know that 22 billion goes to private citizens' pocket. Then another thing is that
we are getting traffic from Twitter too. Yes, I think let's take a few comments. On Twitter. Let's take this. Okay, let's take a few. Governor Seyi Makinde has done laudable projects in the nooks and crannies of the state for the sole benefit of the indigent and residents. Projects like good roads, as he says, all roads, good road leads to development, fuel depot at Ibadan Airport, Fashola, Eruwa Ijaya, farm settlement, light up for you and so on. It's really God sent and truly deserves our second vote for continuity, which intends sustainable development. 4+1. Can you please go up for me a bit? Endorsement of Seyi Makinde by the Labour Party described is okay by them, and the way they embrace his good governance, which is evident in the way his administration recruited 5,000 teachers, TESCOM, 692 education officers, 2,000 Moteco operatives with the provision of 100 trucks and other security gadgets. Not to talk of the health workers recruitment. Seyi's good governance is second to none, so his mandate should be renewed for the continuity of good governance in Oyo State. Can you go a bit? The good leadership style of Governor Seyi Makinde is second to none, which is evident in the way he is fulfilling his 2019 campaign promises by claiming the sole ownership of LAUTECH, rehabilitation of Moribund projects at Asphalt and Quarry Plant, Fashola Agribusiness Hub, Ibadan Circular Road, just to mention but a few. So he deserves to be re-elected for another term for the continuation of good governance. We are out of time.
So
we have 1 minute now.
1 minute.
1 minute
what?
to pitch your candidature of Governor Makinde in 1 minute, and your advice for people as they troop out to vote on March 11th.
To the electorates, as at now, work is going on the 110-kilometer Rashid Ladoja circular route. That's by the circular route, and almost all the bridges have been completed. So, and I believe that in the next 1 year or two, that route will be nothing less than 30% completed. You know that we have done it by the Iseyin road that's a journey that cost about 4 hours before, now 45 minutes. Then 76 kilometer Iseyin Ogbomoso road, 45 kilometer Iseyin Oyo road, 45 kilometer Shaki Ogbo road. Then those one are under construction, almost completed. Then we are talking of a government that has renovated Lake Salami Stadium, and for in the last 30 years we've never had anything like international matches. We had it this time around because of Governor Seyi Makinde. And apart from that, the airport, now we can receive a big aircraft can land in Alakia, and with that means that maybe in the next 1 year pilgrimage from Oyo State and neighboring states will be taken off from Alakia, because we are now having a fuel reservoir that is having about 500,000 liter capacity for aviation fuel. So with that one, cargo plane and other ones can land there. With that one, we have been able to open up Oyo State economy.
2 seconds.
I can say it categorically that with Omitutu 2.0 is going to be a great improvement from what we are having. At least we are having about 250 something PhD completed now, that primary healthcare center completed now, and several ones. So yeah, it is the best thing for Oyo State is to re-elect Governor Seyi Makinde, and they should not mind those politicians. Those politicians that are fighting for their pocket.
Engineer Akim Olatunji, I thank you for coming on the show Point Blank. My name is Akim Karim. Listener, kindly continue to listen to Vintage 93.7 FM, and on Friday by 12 noon, we start you out the presidential election and senatorial election. From Friday, the situation room in Vintage FM opens, and I assure you, from Friday by 12 noon, our situation room opens, and you are sure of a matured and balanced reportage. Until we meet again, my name is Akim Karim. Keep listening to Vintage 93.7 FM. Thank you, and God bless.
Oluyole City, we are here. Ibadan. Check us out on 93.7 FM. Vintage.
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 Vintage. Vintage.
Vintage.
We are 93.7 FM.
Hey guys, wow, ẹ má lọ lose guard o, ẹ wo bí tí bá ti throw away lásán báyìí kẹ̀ṣe kí ni kẹ̀ṣe follow up ni o, ẹ fá gbogbo poster yà dànù. Ẹ gbàpò tí kẹ fọ́ mọ́lẹ̀, wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ rí ká o.
Wọ́n kà tí.
Kàkàkàlà yẹn máa wọlé. Tó yẹ.
Ìkòkò ọbẹ̀ tí a, èmi á lọ fẹ́ mi ni o.
Tó ṣú ọjù ni.
Ó mà ṣe o, ẹ wá sọ ara yín di jàǹdùkú olóṣèlú. Ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn olóṣèlú táwọn akẹgbẹ́ yín sọ ẹ̀mí ara wọn nù lé lórí. Mẹ́ báwọn rèé tí wọ́n ti jọ ń ṣe papọ̀.